Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Look at this beautiful antiquated home. Looks like it could be 300 years old, for crying out loud. Thought it'd be a good way to start this video here in the Saint-Henri district of Montreal. Beautiful. Okay, I sang it was morning, but it's probably more like noon. Hey, look at this. Here's another good way to start this video. Lincoln LS, early 2000s. I always liked these cars. Just too bad they were shite. Yeah. There's one in my area. Oh, speaking of beautiful things, let's show you this water fountain here. This park here. Oh, and to go along with things, there's a Mercury Cougar that I had filmed before that I deleted the video, so I just did a take two on. Befits the area, you know. Today is October 5th, 2019, le 5 octobre 2019. The white bird in the Golden Gate on a winter's day in the rain. Believe it or not, the group who did that song is called It's a Beautiful Day. That's the name of the group. They're called It's a Beautiful Day. Yeah. So I figured, yeah, let's do a walk here on Saint Antoine. Not sure I ever did a walk on this part of the street before. You know? Look at that. There's a beautiful Dodge Challenger over there on the corner. Where the hell am I? What street is this? Where's the street sign? Good looking Toyota pickup there. I don't know. It's kind of a ghetto neighborhood, you know? Somebody could have stole the sign for all I know. Oh, there it is. Doesn't help that I'm blind. Oh yes, la rue La Porte, which is French for the door. Probably, maybe it was named after Pierre Laporte. I don't think so. Beautiful Dodge Charger over here. And I can actually hear a commuter train taking off from Rue Saint-Lallier metro station, which is down there where I just pointed. Hey, I want to rent one of those. I don't know, apparently I'd have to download the application. Maybe I'd have to have a credit card, which I don't have. And leaves are starting to change colors. And I have to say, I've not been on this part of the street very often. You know? Ah, the Dodge Challenger. You've become like a Jeep and so many other vehicles where half of them, if not most of them you see, are black. Like I always say, it is what it is, or as we say in French, c'est ça qui est ça. Yeah. Alright, so the Saint-Henri Borough. I come here all the time to come do train spotting. Because this town, like a lot of towns, was built on railroads. And there were more old industrial buildings in the past, but a lot of them have been converted to condominiums like this job here. This one. Yeah. So it's a neighborhood that's changed way more than mine. Way more. You know? It's very rare to ever do a video this early, frankly. Right now, I think it's like noon. Let me see here. Maybe not even, actually. Let's see. It's noon, right on the button. How do you like that? Yes, yes, I know. You want to come fix my phone? Can you do it? Can anybody fix my phone to change the fucking screen for 50 bucks? The only catch is that it was given to me by one of my subscribers. It's an American phone. So it was not sold here, I think. It's a Motorola Droid. CJD, I used to listen to your station. I got tired of all your fucking commercials all the goddamn time. Bullshit, man. Fucking commercials. CJD equals commercials. You know? Et ça, fais ton show off, là. Well, you can see by a lot of cars around here, this is not the poor area like it used to be. There's still poor people, but not as many compared to where I live. Oh my God, where I live, it's crazy. I was thinking about that this morning. It's so aggravating to always go out and just see these sketchy fucking drug addicts and fucking criminals or anyway, I just, you know, I try to be more sympathetic and I'm trying to turn a new leaf. I'm trying to change, by the way. Ever since last weekend, riding those vintage GM buses, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm still pissed at the STM, but oh, somebody responding? Oh, what's this? Where's he going, this guy? Anyway, but oh yeah, man, I was hoping to see a Chevelle. There's a Chevelle 71, 72. Right on, brother. Enjoy that mud. Holy shit, it's from New York. It's from New York. Oh my God. I'm so glad I caught that. Not only because it's Chevelle, classic muscle car. That could be the same one I took a picture of in fucking Manhattan, New York in 2003. It looked like it. I'm not saying it is, but it had New York place on it. Probably not, but I mean, holy Christ. You never see... Never seen an old car come from that far from New York. Only at a car show, maybe. Probably at a car show. Anyway, the New York border, come to think of it, the state border is like, what? 45 minutes away? An hour if you're slow. And of course, in Montreal, you're bound to hit construction. Oh. Unless, of course, you're, you know, in the West Island there, in the burbs. So now let's see, we're at St. Antoine, and yeah, the zoom is not quick on this, but it works beautifully. It didn't break like that stupid fucking Nikon I had. Rose de Lima. That Nikon I had, oh my God, that was a fucking disappointment. I think I ended up selling that thing for 50, 60 bucks. It was broken to a guy. He told me he wanted a challenge. Look at this, where the fuck am I supposed to go now? Now I gotta cross. I'm not fucking crossing nothing. If I go on the other side, I will not get everything well lit. Fuck that shit. What is it? Was this the anchor ships back in the day, or? No, I'm just kidding. The white bird in a golden cage. Ah, shit. In the rain. Oh, man. I am gonna have to go there. Oh, fucker. Great. Oh, no. Yeah, Elton McFall is an expert at distracting himself. I've had many years of practice. '71, '72 Chevelle. I think that was a 72 because, see, they made that body 3 years, 70 to 72. I think 72 was the only year that had the round tail lights, come to think of it. Hey, look at that Bel Air Street, eh? You know what's after that? Biscayne Street. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, come on now with this fucking construction. You can see this used to be something important, eh? Look at that. Check that out. Parisian Laundry. Wow, I never noticed that before. And it's in English. That tells you how bloody old this is. This is like... The building looks like it dates back to the 30s, I would say, maybe. So what is that? Was that like a gigantic laundromat for the city, or I don't know what? Peut-être. So anyway, that's the thing. That's an old fire alarm. Well, that's the thing I was trying to say, is that, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm proud to be retro old school. I'm proud to bring you any videos that I bring that are quality, that are old school. But I'm too old school. And because I'm so old school and stuck in my ways, I don't change easily. So it's no wonder I developed a negative attitude, an anger, you know, a frustration. So I'm not saying I'm gonna end up loving the scrap, of course not, but you know, like, man, all this anger, I'm positive, took years off my life. Maybe it even helped to actually get that fucking cancer I had for a brief time. Don't think I didn't think about that shit. Look at this nice trucking here. It'd be nice if these guys gave me a horn. No, that looks like a TV or movie production truck. And although these F600, F700, F800 Ford models are common in other cities, not around here actually, quite frankly. It's a crew cab on top of that. Damn, that's cool. That is fucking weird. I've never seen a truck like that before. Fucking crew cab cube. Wow, that is pretty cool stuff. Yeah, can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it, baby? See, I knew this was going to be a fruitful walk for a Saturday. Oh man, that is a cool Ford, man. Couldn't have made many like that. Every time I see a big crew cab truck like that, I think of railroads, you know? Railroad maintenance and repair. So, you know, when I look at certain buildings like this, I have to wonder, are they really old, or were they made in the 80s? It's kind of a toss-up. I don't know. I guess they are old. The windows were all changed. The steps look like they were redone, but in an old fashion, old style. I'm looking forward to that Tim's. Get myself a coffee, and I'll get myself a Tim Mate. And speaking of the scrap, here comes the scrap. The scrapper, and there's a BMW hardtop that passed it. And I'm going to use my zoom, my lens, to see if there's anything particularly interesting parked around here. Maybe not. Oh, we're almost done this walk. See all those buses over there? That's the Lionel Gru metro station, terminus Saint Antoine et Green. Yeah, that street actually, after, I didn't mention, but Highway 20 is next to parallel to this street. Highway 20 running west and east. And on the other side of that is the Westmount district. So this used to be the really poor area of the city. Now the revenue type of people have gone up there, and you got your, you know, young professionals and all that stuff. But on Westmount, they've always been rich. They'll probably always be rich. You know, because the rich get richer. That's how it is. You know, when I had a clique of friends, I remember there was a couple of them, or three of them, they had an apartment right over here on the left. I think one of these ones here, remember they had a party once. I don't know why, for some reason there's stuff. Sometimes it's amazing what the brain retains, you know. I remember stuff like that. I guess it was a good party, you know, come to think of it. That's why I remembered it. Who was it that had that place? It was Isabella. She wasn't crazy about me. I wasn't crazy about her anyway. Hey. And then there was good old non-scrap. And then there was, who else? Maybe Danielle, I think. And, I don't know. Sylvia. All these chicks, Jasmine. And hey, if any of you, by the way, happen to watch this, hey, please send me a hello. What's up? What's happening? What's new? You know, I'm not in touch with anybody. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook. But you know, one of you guys, you had suggested for me to go on and said, you know, if I were to join on Instagram, I'd be able to sell that one of the drawings. I think the drawing I'm working on, and the one I did before, I don't know which one. Oh my God, that looks like that's the old Toyota Camry I filmed fucking last year. There it is. Look at that. That's the one I filmed on René Lévesque. René Lévesque, there it is. It's circa 90, 91. I think it's a 90. Still around. The guy who owns that car loves that car, because it ain't mint, believe me. It's in damn good shape, considering the fucking car is all on the verge of 30 years old. Oh, look at this rig coming. I gotta stop this a second. Yeah, I had to film that Peterbilt. They're included in my series. I'm gonna include that guy too. Yeah, not a very long walk. Actually, ideally, I would have started filming this like more at De Courcelles Street. I think when the street almost starts, but whatever. Fuck. They're not all gonna have to be long, you know. Oh, look at that wrecker, sweet. Oh, I love it. That's gonna be my thumbnail, I think. There's an old fucking minivan, eh? 1990s, 96 to whatever. I don't know, 99. Cafe Joe. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Da, 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 da. I said I'm going down the street, my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. Da, 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 da. I said, hey Joe. I said, where you going with that gun in your hand? See why I should be fucking making way more money doing this than I am? I fucking take jokes. I fucking educate. I talk about life. I talk about the soul of life. I sing. Fuck. Anyway, I keep thinking the money will come. Also, any of you who are watching this who were pissed at me, you know what? Unless you had it coming, I apologize. I apologize. I'm bipolar. I'm sorry. It's just excuse. I am not an obvious person. I'm not an obvious person to tolerate for a long time as a friend and whatnot. And blood is thicker than water with family. I don't have a problem with family, but as for friends, I've burned so many friendships. And who's that guy? So I'm sorry. Here's my excuse. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry, you know, the whole thing, the whole shebang. Well, there you go. How's that for a touching ending? There you can see part of Highway 20 over there, elevated highway. And since this is a very busy intersection, let's see if I can end on a high note with something cool, you know. Certainly not that stupid Ford Transit that just turned left there. You can see part of the skyline there. I certainly don't like Hinos or Fuzos or whatever. Yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to end on a high note, I guess. Porsche sounds good, but I'm not big on SUVs that... anyway, whatever. Well, I suppose that's it. That's all there. And I hope you enjoy watching. And like I always say, if you want to show your love, show your support there. I don't know Patreon account there. Bunch of shenanigans it turned out for me. You know, I opened it, then I closed it. Now don't reopen it. They want my fucking birth certificate, a passport, a testicle. I don't know, you know. So if you want to send me something as a token of appreciation, you can send that by PayPal or e-transfer to eltonmcfall at hotmail.com. Elton like Elton John, McFall, M-C-F-A-L-L, F like Frank. eltonmcfall at hotmail.com. And I thank you very, very, very much. And a good day.